welcome back. How are you?
Doing really good. I'm happy right now.
You're happy? Why? Why are you so happy?
Because I got to go to the beach yesterday.
Ooh, what did you do at the beach?
I went into the water. We ate. We had snacks.
Ooh, yummy.
And I got to see my brother play volleyball.
You got to see your brother play volleyball. How fun. How did the game go?
I think he won.
Good. I'm glad he won.
I think he won.
Okay. And you told me your brother's a professional volleyball player, right?
Yeah, he's really, really, really good.
Ooh, how fun. So that's good that you got to see him yesterday. You got to spend some good family time.
Yeah, that's why I'm happy.
Good. I'm so glad. Okay, so before we get started, I just wanted to show this watch to you. So this is a watch that we're going to go ahead and set at 5 minutes. And so for 5 minutes, we're going to go ahead and work. But as the time goes, this little red shape is going to get smaller and smaller until it runs completely out. So once it runs out, that means it's time for your break.
Break?
Yeah. So you get a whole 3 minutes for break.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Cool. So what do you want to do on your break?
Can we watch YouTube?
Okay. What do you want to watch on YouTube?
Can I watch my brother play volleyball?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'd love to see your brother play volleyball. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and set it again for your 3 whole minutes. And it's going to be a little smaller of a red. But once that runs out, that means it's time to get back to work.
Okay.
Okay? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and set it at the 5 minutes. And we're going to get started. And we're going to both keep an eye on this to make sure you get your break. Okay?
Okay. Then we can watch the video, right?
Yeah. Then we can watch your videos. Okay? So I'm going to leave it right over there. So we're going to get started here. So I want to show you this picture right here. This guy is called Mr. Sun. So I want you to look at him and tell me what you see.
He's sweating a lot.
He's sweating. Okay. And what else? What else do you see?
He's sweating and it looks like he's getting tired because he's hot.
Okay. So very nice. I like the way you pointed out that he's sweating. How do you usually feel when you go out and the sun is really, really bright outside?
I feel like I sweat a lot, and then sometimes I have to take my jacket off.
Okay.
And I get tired because it's really hot.
Yeah, you're kind of like Mr. Sun here, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put him off to the side right there, and then I'm going to introduce you to Mr. Cloud.
Mr. Cloud?
Yes. So how do you usually feel if you go look outside your window and you see a bunch of Mr. Clouds outside?
I'll feel really cold.
Cold, okay. Because there's no sun to warm you up, right?
Yeah, I'll feel cold and then I'll start shaking a lot.
Okay. Yeah, to try to warm yourself up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so now we're going to move on to Mr. Windy.
Whoa, look at all the leaves.
Yeah. So what's happening to the leaves?
All the leaves are dropping from the tree.
Okay, and what's causing them to fall? What's happening?
It's because he's blowing the leaves off the tree.
Oh, okay. I like the way you pointed out that he's blowing all the wind to get the leaves off the tree.
Yeah.
Very good. And so how would you feel if you were standing right next to the tree?
I'll feel really cold.
Really cold, yes.
Really cold.
And then what else happens when you feel really, really cold?
I feel cold and then I'll start shaking again.
You start shaking? Okay, to warm yourself up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good job. Now we're going to move on to Mr. Rain.
Whoa.
Yeah, so...
There's so much... Is that water?
Yes.
So much raindrops.
Those are raindrops. Very good job. I like the way you pointed out that they're raindrops. So how do you feel if you look outside your window or if you're about to walk out and you see that there's big Mr. Rain outside?
If I want to play outside, I'm going to be wet.
Yes. And what happens when
when I'm wet, I'm gonna be really cold again,
Okay.
and I'm gonna feel mushy because all my
Ooh.
clothes are wet.
Yeah. And is that a good feeling when you feel all mushy?
No.
No, right? Okay, very good. Thank you for sharing how you feel and how you get cold and mushy, especially in the rain. Okay? Very good. Oh, look at that. It's time for your break.
Oh, 3 minutes?
Yes, 3 whole minutes. Okay? Oh, look at that. It's time to get back to work.
Oh no.
Okay, so remember, we're going to have another break in 5 whole minutes, okay?
Okay.
And we could get back and finish watching this game.
And I can show you him again?
Yeah, that'd be really good. He's a really good player from what I saw.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to set this back at 5 minutes, and then we're going to get back to work, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so I want you to tell me who this is.
Mr. Cloud.
Mr. Cloud. And how do you feel when Mr. Cloud's outside?
Really cold and shaking.
Oh, very good. I like the way you're so descriptive on how you shake when you get very cold. Very good. Now, who is this?
Mr. Windy.
Mr. Windy. And how do you feel when Mr. Windy's outside?
I feel cold too because the leaves are coming off
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be shaky.
And you'll be shaky too because he's blowing so hard and it's very, very cold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Now, who is this?
That's Mr. Sun.
Mr. Sun. And how do you feel when Mr. Sun's outside?
Sweating like Mr. Sun.
Ooh. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to the next part, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay, David. So today we have a really fun game for you. So your mom brought in 2 of your clothes. Do these look familiar?
Those are my clothes. Yeah, this is my favorite Hawaiian shirt.
So what you and I are going to be doing is, do you remember our new friends here?
Yeah, Mr. Sun, right?
Yeah, Mr. Sunny.
Okay.
Who's this?
Mr. Rainy.
Yes, Mr. Rainy. And who's this guy?
That's Mr. Windy.
When Mr. Sun is out, how do you feel?
Ooh, when Mr. Sun is out, I feel sweaty, and then I get sticky.
When you feel sticky and hot, which of your 2 shirts do you think you'd want to wear outside that day?
I think I want to wear this one. Because if I wear this one has these long sleeves, and it might make me even stickier and sweatier, and I don't want that.
Yeah, you're definitely right. This is too hot to wear. And this is perfect for Mr. Sunny when he's outside.
Yeah,
Okay, so what I want you to do now is, can you hold Mr. Sunny here?
Yeah.
Can you put him on the hook?
Okay.
Yeah, just like that. So whenever you see Mr. Sunny, now you know that you can wear this shirt on that day.
Oh, so when I look outside and I see the sun, Mr. Sunny, okay, so I wear this one, right?
Yes, you can wear this one when Mr. Sunny's outside after you look.
Okay, so do you remember our 2 other friends here?
Yeah. Mr. Windy, right?
Yeah, that's Mr. Windy and
Mr. Rainy.
Mr. Rainy. Okay, so for Mr. Windy, do you think it would be a good idea to wear your favorite blue Dodger jacket or when Mr. Rainy is outside?
I think, because if Mr. Rainy's out, I don't have something for my head. And my hair is going to get all wet, and I don't like that.
No, we don't want you getting too much water.
So I think with my favorite Dodger jacket, maybe I should wear when Mr. Windy's out. I should wear it when Mr. Windy's out.
Yeah, you're right. Do you want to put it on the hanger so you remember? Okay, David. So your mom brought 2 more of your clothes.
Ooh, oh, okay. This one.
Yeah, this one's really nice. And And do you remember this one?
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite colors.
Oh, good catch, David.
Thank you.
I'll put this right here, okay? Thank you for that. Okay, so who of our two friends do we have left?
We have Mr. Sun and Mr. Rain.
Okay, so for if Mr. Rain is outside, which clothes do you want to wear for that day?
This one?
No, this one, it's a nice shirt, but it'll be hard for you to wear because how do you feel when Mr. Rain is outside? What happens to you?
Oh, I get wet, and then sometimes I feel mushy, and then I get really, really cold, and then sometimes I start shivering.
So if you were to wear this shirt, you're going to be even more cold, and then you're going to get really wet on your head and your hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so what other shirt do you think we can wear? Or what other clothes do you think we can wear?
This one.
Yeah, this one is a really good one. Do you know why?
Yeah. It has something to protect my head so my hair doesn't get all wet.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's long sleeves so it keeps me warm.
Yeah, so you can wear, when Mr. Rain is outside, you can wear this because there's a hood, and then it'll protect you from the water. And when it's raining, all the water will just bounce right off.
So now you remember that when Mr. Rain.
All right, so we have one more friend left out on the table.
Okay.
Who's he again?
Mr. Sun.
Mr. Sun. Yeah, so how do you feel when Mr. Sun is out?
Hot, sticky,
Hot.
nasty.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Not good, huh?
Sometimes good, but sometimes it can just get really sticky.
Okay. So who from your clothes do you think Mr. Sun would be good to wear with?
Well, this one's good for rain. I think this one.
Yeah, this shirt would be a really good one. Do you know why?
Because they're short sleeves, so it doesn't make me too hot. I don't get sticky and mushy, so
Mhm.
that's a good thing. And then, it's not too thick, so it's pretty good.
You can wear this shirt. Yeah. So go ahead and take Mr. Sun. Put this guy on here.
Well, good job today, David.
Thank you.
So can you tell me who all our friends are again?
Okay, this is Mr. Windy.
When Mr. Windy's outside, you can have long sleeves.
Oh
So
yeah,
you don't get too cold.
and it keeps me warm.
Okay. I'll put Mr. Windy over here. And who do we have here?
Mr. Sun.
Mr. Sun. And do you know why Mr. Sun is on this shirt?
Oh, this is my Hawaiian shirt. This one, because I don't get so sweaty.
Yeah, because there's no hood and it's short sleeves, right?
Yeah, so it keeps me nice and fresh.
Yeah, nice and super fresh. All right, and who's our friend right here?
That's Mr. Rain.
Mr. Rain. And why is Mr. Rain on the red jacket?
Oh, Mr. Red jacket keeps me nice and warm. Especially when it's cold outside, I don't get goosebumps. I stay nice and warm and cozy.
And don't forget, when Mr. Rain is outside, there's a lot of what?
Ooh, rain.
Mm-hmm. And when it's raining outside, you want to have a hood so you don't get too much rain on you.
Yeah, because then my hair is going to get all wet and I don't like it.
Yeah, and you have long sleeves.
Yes.
All right. And our last shirt here of yours, why is Mr. Sun with this shirt?
Because it has short sleeves, I don't get too hot or too sweaty, and has a pretty cool pocket.
Yeah, you're right. This pocket is really cool when it's hot, and the short sleeves keep you nice and cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Can I take these pictures home?
Yeah, so I'm gonna give these back to your mom, and then when you're back at home, whenever you see our new friends, Mr. Sun, Mr. Rain, you can see what shirt you can wear for that day, okay?
Okay.
How does that sound?
I like it.
I like it too. Good job today, David.
Thank you.